And we are live. Hello, everyone. This is Brendan Dwyer coming at you with episode 11 of WestWard Media's Asked and Answered. Today, we're going to be joined by Liz Bills, who I actually met at the New England Music Awards just a little while back, and she is already on. Awesome. So if she can just send in her video request right over here. Perfect. Started. Accepting. Waiting. Sorry if I haven't shaved.
Hello.
Hello, Liz.
I'm good. How are you doing?
Doing pretty good. How's life been for you since the New England Music Awards?
Good. I played an amazing show last night at the Cabot Theater in Beverly. So that was amazing in support of MS. And there was a bunch of us from the New England Music Awards. You know, Annie Brobst was there, Wynn Doran, so many names. I can't remember anybody's name because my brain stinks. But it's been going good.
Well, that's awesome. Thank you for agreeing to come on to the show. It means a lot.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. All right. Are you ready to just jump right into this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Look excited. All right. All right. Kicking this off. Hamburgers or veggie burgers?
Oh, hamburgers, which would surprise some people.
I would have pegged you for a vegan. I'll admit.
Yeah, I used to be, but now I have all these sensitivities to lots of foods, so I just stick to like meat and vegetables, and then I do better that way.
All right.
Yeah.
Puppies or kittens?
Kittens.
That's it. All right. That's two for kittens now. We haven't had that many.
Nice.
Just curious, can you hear anyone in the background or?
No, you're good.
Okay. Yeah, just want to make sure. Manicures or pedicures?
No, I don't get either, but if I guess a manicure.
All right. Tigers or lions?
Tiger. No, lion.
Lions, okay. Favorite flowers?
Lilacs.
Ooh, lilacs. I'm trying to remember if anyone's ever said that before. That one sounded familiar. Okay. French fries or onion rings?
French fries. Yeah.
Nice. Let's see. Favorite season?
Maybe spring.
Spring is a nice time. Not too hot, not too cold, unless it's New England, which is usually still cold.
You know, they get excited for what's to come.
All right. Favorite place to travel?
It's hard to pick a favorite. I guess Costa Rica. I'm going there in April again for like the fourth or fifth time. So,
Ooh.
but I'll go anywhere.
That sounds nice.
Yeah.
What's one song you wish you had written?
That's a tough one. Probably any song by the band Lucius right now because I'm obsessed with like all their songs. Probably "Woman" by Lucius. So good.
All right. Favorite Disney movie?
Maybe The Lion King.
Oh, that's definitely one of my favorites. I love that movie. Okay. Pancakes or waffles?
Ooh, I just had waffles this morning, gluten-free waffles. So I'll say waffles.
Nice. All right. Curious what gluten-free waffles taste like, actually.
They're pretty good. Like I think gluten-free bread stinks, but waffles and pancakes and like cakes taste pretty good, and cookies.
All right. What'd you want to be when you were 7?
I wanted to be, uh, I wrote this down. I made like a little picture of it. I wanted to be the store Ames?
Store games?
No, it's like a store kind of like Kmart, but it was called Ames back in the day.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just
that
kind of like,
that sounds vaguely familiar.
yeah, and I wanted to be like I guess, just working at Kmart as like a salesperson or something. So,
Yeah, I
big,
remember back in the day wanting to work at Target and then actually working at Target, and it was a little bit different than I thought.
yeah. Have bigger
All
dreams
right.
nowadays.
Um, favorite holiday?
Christmas. I love Christmas.
Nice. Marvel or DC?
Uh, what's Marvel?
Like Marvel comics, DC comics, like Spider-Man, Batman.
Oh, I don't know. I never looked at one. Sorry.
All right. That's all right. That's a
Don't know.
first. We'll cut these next two out because those kind of correlate. Um, favorite overall film? What's like your favorite film of all times?
I don't know. Maybe like The Secret Garden.
The Secret of what?
The Secret Garden.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the old one. It's really mysterious.
Your music idol.
Uh, I'd say one of my idols is probably Grace Potter.
Ooh, nice.
She's awesome.
Um, if you had to pick a favorite male, female artist and band, what would they be?
Uh, Wait, what's the question? Pick a famous male and female band?
Yeah, famous male artist, female artist, and band. So three.
So favorite male artist? I think right now I'm really into Conrad Soul. He's awesome. And then female, I'm Brandy Carlisle's another one I love. And then band, Lucius.
Nice. Okay. Ticklish feet? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Would you say like tickling in general? Is it ever like fun for laughter, like the light strokes, or is it just always like torture for breathing for you?
What is it? What'd you say?
Like, is it ever like fun, like tickling in general? Is it ever like fun for laughter? Like, you know how like some people like those like arm strokes, or is it always just like torture for breathing for you?
Uh, Probably torture, yeah.
As most are. Um, favorite type of food?
Type of food. Um, Type of food. Whole Foods?
All right.
Super into that.
Um, favorite sport?
Uh, Sports. If I had to pick one, what else? Hard? Soccer, I guess. I don't
All
like
right.
or
Um,
ice skating. I like that. If that's
oh, I'm actually going to see the Stars on Ice performance this April in Providence. It's like all the Olympians who performed.
oh, nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I love watching those.
Yeah, I actually saw they had a few former Olympians in Providence a few months back. They had like Nancy Kerrigan, they had Marista Castelli from Rhode Island, and Gracie Gold. Yeah, so I actually got to meet them. That was actually a really cool experience.
Awesome. Nice.
All right. Favorite book?
Uh, Probably Untamed. It's a great one.
Okay. Do you like magic?
Yeah, I think for me, magic is kind of like in music, and I like the mystery in life, and so yeah, I like magic. I like magic tricks too, I guess.
Eh,
Who doesn't?
Just Sorry, just double checking. You definitely can't hear anything behind me, right? Like a TV or anything. I just want to make sure this doesn't get like mod muted or anything.
No, I can't hear anything.
Okay. All right, just double checking. Um, what's the best surprise you've ever experienced?
Probably like the email that I'm opening for Bon Jovi. That was awesome surprise.
Ooh, yeah, that does sound exciting.
Yeah.
Um, what's something super random about you that no one would ever guess?
I think some people are shocked that I'm like very shy and timid in real life, whereas on social media and on stage, I seem like I'm a very outgoing person, but I'm not.
Huh.
People just,
Music's kind of just more like your escapism.
yeah, I'm an intro extro, so I'm an introvert by nature, and I've become an extrovert through my through arts. I don't know.
Cool. Um, favorite spa treatment?
Massage. I love massage.
Yeah, those are awesome. Uh, so you said you've never had manicures or pedicures?
I have. I just don't get them anymore because I'm a guitarist. So what's the point? I'll just mess it up.
Ah, that's true. Yeah, everyone who I'm always talking to is always saying like manicures don't last because of the guitar.
Yeah.
Um, back when you did get them, what was your favorite part of manicures?
Probably just the colors, just the excitement of having color on my fingers.
And what about pedicures? What was your favorite part of that?
Probably like the bubble bath thing they do and they massage your feet and everything.
Mhm.
Massage.
That always feels good.
Yeah.
Um, what's the first song you ever wrote?
Oh, jeez. I think I remember this. It was called My Favorite Place or something. It was about my grandma's cottage in Long Island, New York.
All right. Um, sorry for that delay. Just hearing some other stuff in the background.
That's okay.
Um, has okay. Has there ever been a song you connected more with after you wrote it?
Uh, yeah. Uh, Maybe connected in like a different way. I wrote a song called Born to Wander on my first EP. And when I wrote it, it was just like a story I made up, but then the story came true. So, like years later. So it's like, wow, this song is actually about that.
Oh,
So
that's
Born
cool.
to Wander if you want to hear what happens.
Interesting. I'll have to listen to that one. Um, hold on. Number three. Do you have any like favorite YouTubers, like YouTube artists or any other kind of YouTube like stars that you like to watch online?
Hmm. I'm super into Sad Guru right now. He's blowing up right now. What is he? I don't know. I forget the name. He's a guru from India, and
Ah, okay.
yeah, I'm just learning a lot about spirituality, and he's just has the answers to a lot of things that I have questions for. So he's a cool guy.
All right. If there's any show you could be on, either like as a main cast member or just guest appear on, any show that's finished or still running, what would it be?
I could be on a show. Jeez. Um, I don't know. I guess It would be nice to be on like, I don't know, a show where I guess I was just thinking this last night. It would be nice because I saw a show, I forget what show, but there was a band playing, so they could show my band playing at a party that's super fancy or something. That'd be fun.
All right. What's the first talk show you would want to be on? Like any morning talk show, night talk show?
Probably Joe Rogan or Russell Brand.
All right. Um, Have you ever been on tour before? If so, what was the first tour you did and how was that experience?
Yeah, I tour, and I think the first one was with my band, Analog Heart, back in the day, and it was a crazy experience. I think we hit a car with our van, so that was awesome. And we also left our bass amp at a venue like 4 hours away, and we didn't have a bass for the next show. So it was a lot of drama, but a lot of fun. It's hard to go on
Okay,
tour, but also really fun.
cool. All right. What's your favorite color?
Right now it's green, like a nature green.
Nice. What is your eye color?
Blue.
Same. Oh yeah, very naturey now.
Yeah.
Um, favorite wild animal?
Wild animal. Owls.
Owls. Okay. Would you say you're more of a city person or a nature person?
More nature, but like I like to have a city nearby. So a little bit of both.
All right. What would you say is your favorite part about city life?
Just being able to play shows is probably my favorite part about it. A lot of shows.
And as for nature, what would you say is your favorite part about nature, and how do you connect with nature, get grounded with nature?
Um, my favorite part about it is how it makes me feel. So I just feel more relaxed and happier. And how I connect is usually I'll go for a walk every day, and that it's not too freezing out, and I'll hug some trees or pet some flowers or pet some grass or put my feet in the soil at the end. So I'm learning that it's important for us to touch nature and to be with nature because we've been so uh, disconnected from nature, with shoes and beds and houses and cement. I
That's
really,
called grounding, right? When you
yeah, you can ground even without nature, but like that's a good way to ground. And I'd say it's a lot of people are sick because they're not in nature. I think because we are nature is what I think. We're all connected and into nature, so.
yeah, I think I've read it helps like boost your immunity doing that a
Yeah, and it
little.
helps your gut bacteria too, which is crazy. It helps, yeah, I'm sure your whole system, which is awesome.
Interesting. Okay. Um, have you ever danced with fans at a show?
Yeah, yeah. Generally, when I'm not on the acoustic, I can get into the crowd with the microphone. So I like to do that. And now the new record that we're writing, I'm not on the guitar anymore, so I'll be able to get into the audience more and attack people.
Interesting. Now I remember back during your show that I saw at the excuse me, at the New England Music Awards, you had a couple of dancers
Uh,
during that act. How did that first come about? How have you had what brought on the idea to have dancers perform during your show? And do you see do you have any influence with their choreography, or or are they kind of just like free dance?
they're just free dancing, so the whole thing is just made up on the spot. And the idea came about. We play festivals, so we met them at a festival, and there's a lot of dancers and people who play with fire and all, like hula hoopers, and they asked to join us, which they were doing for a bunch of bands, and we said yes and became friends. And now, like, I just try to find shows where it's a very experience with a lot of artists. So, dancers, maybe painters, live painting. I don't know. So it's just like a real experience where you can connect with multiple artists. So, yeah, it kind of just happened organically, I guess.
Really cool. Yeah, let's get that next one. Okay. Ooh, here's a fun one. Favorite Girl Scout cookies?
Uh, the they have like a coconut in the middle. You know, like a chewy, coconutty
Yep,
one.
I'm familiar
Oh,
with that one.
yeah, those are so good.
Okay. Fruits or vegetables?
Uh, Probably naturally gravitate more to fruit, but trying to eat more vegetables than fruit.
What would you say is your favorite fruit?
Watermelon,
Mm.
yeah, in the summer.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. I love just getting a container of that and just eat and chewing that.
Yeah.
Um, what's your favorite vegetable, would you say?
Broccoli, when it's like sauteed, not boiled. Oh, I like it all now, but sauteed is nice.
That does sound good. Um, are there any phobias or quirks that you have?
Phobias? Um, cor- I I'm a hypochondriac, and I don't know. I'm super obsessed with like health and wellness and stuff like that. I don't know if that's a quirk. But yeah. And I guess once I am interested in something, I become obsessed with it. I don't know.
I can definitely relate to that. Throughout my life, I've had like one thing I'll interest in, and then it'll just become my absolute life, and then the next, and it can it that's how it's been for so long. Just like these really big phases,
Yeah, that's nice.
and they'll still like linger a little here and there. Like I'll still have like parts of them, but I'm always just like so focused on the next bit. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Um, are there any animes or mangas that you like to watch or read?
No, I don't watch any of that. My brother is a huge anime person, but I have no idea what any of that means. Sorry.
No worries. Um, what is your birthday?
November 18th. So I'm a
Oh, okay.
Scorpio.
Yep. A couple of my other friends who I've interviewed on this, I think they're right around that same time in November. All right.
Nice.
Um, are there any other unique facts you'd like fans to know about you?
Um, Unique facts. Nah, I guess I just my life is about teaching, and I think my deepest life calling is just to help people, which I didn't set out to do. It just kind of is who I am. And I guess as I get older, I just kind of noticing that about myself. So I just love to help people and make people feel happy and good, and through music and teaching, and that's me.
That's awesome. How tall are you?
5'2",
Okay.
pretty short.
Um, which natural hair color? Have you always been like dark haired, or was it lighter before?
This is my natural color, and it used to be lighter. I think it gets lighter in the sun. So, but yeah, it's getting browner probably as the years go by.
Okay. Favorite candy?
Uh, Chocolate, any kind of chocolate.
Nice. Do you have cat paws? Like you're double or triple jointed? Like you can do this?
Oh, no, I can't. Maybe that'd help my guitar playing.
Oh, that, that's true. Although that would be a sick trick to be able to like play guitar, like almost like you could string two chords at once with each. Um, let me see. Uh, what is your heritage?
Not super sure. I think I know I'm French Canadian, German, French, British, English, I guess. Everything white is what I always say. Big mixed bag.
That's interesting. All right. Um, do you have any have you ever had any like I'm trying to think what certain foods there would be from all those. I guess there's not much difference because normally I ask like, do you have a of all your heritages? What's like your favorite food from
Um,
one? But
oh, I don't know. Yeah, I'd say my favorite food is probably not in my heritage. So, it's those boring
problem.
potatoes and meats.
Mm. Um, can you cross your eyes?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, there we go. There's another. If I ever edit this for YouTube, it's gonna be like zoom in there. Um, what's something that's always a guarantee to make you laugh?
um, Dave Chappelle. So,
Oh, yeah, I remember the Chappelle show. He's actually pretty good. Oh, are you tuning your guitar?
I just have my ukulele in my lap.
Oh, that's what that because I kept hearing like a little pings and I was like, is that a phone or oh okay now. That's cool. Um, let me see. Something that's uh when did you first start music?
Uh, when I was 8, my dad gave me a piano lesson, so I started with piano and started writing songs in my bedroom at like 10.
Okay. The first tour you ever went on, how did the opportunity present itself? Like um how'd you get the opportunity to go on your first tour or your first show, like first professional gig?
Uh, me, I just did. You gotta reach out to everybody and ask if you can book. I don't know what my first show was. That's a great question. Yeah, I must have just emailed some people and asked. And then the first tour, you just have to figure out where you want to go and then ask a bunch of musicians, where have you played here? And then get the emails and then email them all and book the shows that way. I mean, it's still generally how I do it. People will ask me to play a lot now, but I'll also ask people if I can play.
Nice. Uh, favorite actor and favorite actress?
Um, I don't know any names. I really like, I don't know. I don't know. Uh, I'd have to look
Do
it
you
up.
do you mind just waiting 1 minute? Because now I'm definitely hearing background noise. I, I'll just
Yeah,
be 1 second. Do you mind?
you guys. What's up?
Sorry about that.
All right.
Okay. So favorite actor, favorite actor. Oh, okay. What was your favorite show to watch as a kid?
Hi, like Reading Rainbow. Reading Rainbow.
That one sounds familiar. Was that like a PBS or
Yeah. Thanks, James.
I think I remember it was Magic School Bus. What was that one with Read Between the Lions? Do you remember that one?
Oh, Magic School Bus. I remember that. But I don't remember the Read Between the Lines. But I did love that show. It's awesome.
All right. What kind of shows do you like to watch now?
If I'm not careful, all I'll watch is like murder, mystery, criminal shows.
Ooh,
But I think right now I'm watching The Dropout, which is awesome on Hulu. It's a true story, and I really recommend it.
I've got Hulu. I'll have to check that one out.
Yeah.
Do you have any particular like favorite murder mystery shows?
Like Unsolved Mysteries, is a pretty awesome one.
Oh, I love that one. Yeah, love
Awesome.
Unsolved Mysteries, Cold Case Files. Those are all good.
But yeah, it's awesome.
Actually, interviewed a guy from Rhode Island who was interviewed by Bill Curtis for an episode like years ago, and he still had like this photo on his wall that was signed by Bill Curtis himself.
Nice. That's awesome.
I'm trying to think who it was. When Sakic happened, I think he's police chief somewhere else now in like Massachusetts. Pictured much as a kid, right? Okay. Okay. You know what? I'll just go down the list. It'll be easier. What questions do you get asked the most from fans?
Question. I don't know if my fans asked me too many questions. I don't know. I just get a lot of love. Yeah.
All right. Oh, I already did those. Okay. We actually should get it. What was your favorite school subject and favorite after-school activities?
Art class. Art was my first love. After school, going home, I hated school. I was not an active participant in school.
Yeah. Was there like when you get home, would you probably just like decompress, or would you just get your homework done out of the way?
I dropped out as a sophomore, so I was just like, just being depressed and stuff, not doing anything
Sophomore in college or sophomore in high school?
in high school.
Oh, okay.
So,
Favorite flavor of ice cream?
probably everything but the kitchen sink, the one by Ben and Jerry's. It's a good one.
Everything but the kitchen sink. I'm not familiar with that one. What's in that?
I think it just like has everything in it, like caramel chunks, brownies, like all this good stuff.
A very flavor-packed full
Yeah.
one. All right. Do you have any favorite gaming systems? Did you ever play any video games when you were younger? Any games in particular?
Only one, Mario's Nintendo. That's awesome. I love that.
Yeah, like Mario Kart 64.
Yeah, I like the old school one. Just I don't even know what it is. Like the first Mario. That's the one I like.
The classics, yeah. Are there any artists that you'd like to plug in during this stream? Any projects going on that you'd like to share with the folks watching this, like any of your own or any other artists who you know, anyone or their projects you'd like to plug?
Yeah, I guess I have a band called Liz Bills and the Change, and we're writing a new record that I'm really excited about called The Joyful Darkness. Another awesome artist is my friend Gretchen Klempa. She's coming out with a single in a few days. And my friend Jill McCracken's coming out with a new single soon as well. She's awesome.
Nice. Have to keep an eye out for those. Sorry, my dog's here looking for some attention.
Nice.
Let me see. What's your favorite overall cookie?
Favorite cookie. Probably just chocolate chip. It's a good one.
Do you prefer like the hard ones or like the soft ones?
Probably the hard ones with the milk, so you can dip it to make it soft.
Yeah. Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Okay. Do you have like any guilty pleasures, like any?
Guilty pleasures. No, I guess like yoga probably. I just love yoga, and if that's a guilty pleasure, probably not. I don't know. I've kind of taken them all out of my life. I eat like super clean, and I stopped drinking, and so I guess all my guilty pleasures are just super lame.
I did hear about that though. Good for you for that. Oh, someone's commenting. What's your favorite strain of herb? Is it sativa or indica?
I don't know. I'd say I'm kind of like, as long as it's green, it's good. And I'm not really sure which is which, and I'm not picky. Yeah.
All right,
Probably like maybe a mix would be nice if I had to pick.
nice. Um, do you have any unique or remarkable memories that stand out to you? Like, for example, like when I was younger, I had a butterfly that flew onto my lap and stayed and sat there for like 10 minutes. Do you have any like remarkable memories you'd love to share?
I just remember like how vivid my imagination was. I remember thinking, oh, I'm Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz, and I look down at my feet and I have the ruby red slippers and I'm clicking them. But I really wasn't wearing them, but I remember seeing them. So I'm like, wow, my imagination was so strong, you know? So,
That's cool.
yeah.
You start clicking them and thinking there's no place like home.
Yeah. Never forget.
Um, all right. Here's a fun one. Your celebrity crush.
Oh, it's tough to pick. I think I love Harry Styles. I love Conrad Soul, and I love Hanson as well.
All right. What's your favorite streaming service? Like Disney Plus, Hulu, Netflix?
Probably Hulu and Netflix. I use both. So equally sweet.
Nice. Okay. What was that? Oh, heartburn. Are there any songs that you've submitted to like any shows or artists to try to record or play on their network before, or any songs that you would love to of your own that you'd love to perform with other artists?
Yeah, we submitted plenty of stuff. I think I've gotten like 10 million rejections, so that's how it goes. Nothing recently. As far as playing with another artist, I mean, I would play any song, I guess, with any artist that I love if I could open for them.
All right. Well, what do you think? What would be your absolute dream duet, like above all else?
Dream duet. It's hard. I keep saying Lucius. I'm obsessed with their voices, and I feel like we have similar voices, so it'd sound amazing.
Nice. Are there any ways you try to get yourself out of your comfort zone?
Yeah, I mean, my whole life is uncomfortable, so I'd say every time I go on stage, that's very hard for me to do that. So I'm constantly pushing myself because I'm very introverted. So I do a lot of extroverted things that require a lot of discomfort. But I think it's beautiful to lean into discomfort and go. And if you keep leaning in, there's another side to it, you know, which is more comfort, maybe. It's really cool.
Awesome. Good for you for doing that, by the way.
Yeah.
What are just some of the strangest or most unique facts you've ever learned, like about yourself or in life in general?
That the mind, body, and soul are all connected. And I guess, yeah, one of the things I'm very fascinated by is the mind-body connection, and how you can have emotional issues and they can present as real physical ailments. So I lost my voice for a long time, and a lot of it was due to how I felt inside and how I wasn't, because I'm so shy, I wasn't able to speak up or speak my truth. So I literally lost my voice. And I just
Oh,
find
wow.
it so fascinating. And now I'm very stressed as usual. And now I have stomach problems. And I'm like, wow, this is like a stress thing. And it's so real and it hurts a lot. But it has to do with how I feel in my mind. So I'm really fascinated by that.
That's remarkable. Um, are the okay. Have you ever watched like American Idol or The Voice or any of those competition shows?
Yeah, I was on American Idol. I made it to top 30.
But what season were you on?
2013.
2013. Was that when they were still? That was when they were still on Fox, right?
I don't know. It was
Who are the
Nicki
judges?
Nicki Minaj, Keith Urban, uh, Mariah
That was
Carey,
season 12. I remember that.
Randy Jackson. Yeah.
Yep, I remember season 12. That was like the first one I started watching from the beginning, that one.
Right. Yeah, I had a 20-minute segment where they put me in a really beautiful, they gave me a nice edit, which you just never know. But I really don't like those shows. And I think what they do to musicians is like, is just not good. They, in my opinion, they abuse you. So I'm not, uh, I'm not trying to be bitter or anything, but I just saw a lot of abuse and I didn't agree. And if I had that immense amount of power, I would use it to uplift musicians, not crush their hearts and souls. And you even have to sign a contract saying if you kill yourself, it's not their fault. So that just shows you what they're capable of. And it's just,
I know there was an artist who was on The Voice who struggled with drug problems, but he was trying to like he was more clear-headed and more away from that side of himself when he was focused on music. They still had him leave, and then later on, shortly after that show, he unfortunately ended his life, and he was a very talented individual. That
yeah.
was like really heartbreaking. I will say too that does I have heard stuff about like the execs not worrying as much about safety sometimes. Like there was an artist who came on one season of Idol who was like very obsessed with Paula Abdul, and she was not comfortable with having this person on, and they were still like, no, 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 this is gonna play out great, and she just did not want to have her on, and
Yeah.
for very good reasons, considering what happened later on. Not to her, but the person who was obsessed with her. But I will say too, I think that season you were on was probably also felt a little abusive because I know in terms of the judges themselves, there was a lot of heat between two of them, and it was probably not one of the best seasons to be on that show.
Yeah, I would say it's just television, so they're looking for drama, so they're gonna make it happen. So I don't even think it's about that. I even think that between Mariah and Nikki, if that's what you're talking about, that was all just for TV. I don't think they really care. Like I don't really think they're really fighting. I think it's all like a lot of lies, a lot of smoke and mirrors, a lot of taking advantage of talent, and I don't really have many good things to say about them.
I will say too, I think like I know with Idol, they've at least gotten more stars out of it, but with like The Voice, there's like no creative freedom on that show either. Like they'll bring on talents, have them audition, but make some of them do songs they just don't want to do. And then the judges, knowing this, will still criticize the artist on their song choice, which just feels completely like counterproductive. Like
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, you know this person didn't pick the song, but you're criticizing them on the song choice.
Yeah, and I think also American Idol has a record label, so they supported their artists, whereas The Voice does not have a record label. So,
Oh, they don't. They
right,
don't.
yeah,
And
why? But now both shows, there nobody is. I don't see anybody coming out of that show successfully.
well,
Unfortunately,
Gabby Barrett did. I know, like the first season when they started on ABC, they got Maddie Poppy signed, and she got an album out. It just, I think the advertising wasn't as strong, so she eventually got dropped. But Gabby Barrett got signed, and she's doing very well. Um,
Well, compared to before, with like Kelly Clarkson, and there's like tons of stars coming off of that show.
Yeah. They had like there are more people. There's more brand names from like Idol's earliest years now. I do know though with like The Voice, it's literally the second you win, they sign you for like a second, and then the label just goes, "We don't want to work with you," and you're immediately dropped. That's how it's been for a while. I even know like their biggest star, like their biggest winner, she eventually left her label because they weren't letting her release any more music. They weren't. Uh,
Yeah, they just shelf you and they don't let you do anything. So I think it's like a pretty risky thing to even go on that show because then they own you and control you and usually
yeah,
don't give a crap about you. With social media and everything, everybody has like a 1 second attention span. So they see you, you perform, and then they just, they use you and then throw you in the trash. Like there's no quality anymore. It's just quantity.
there was one artist who, when she was recording a single of hers for the finale, she wanted it to be much more stripped down. They made her they made it way more of a bigger production. And after the show ended and she didn't win by getting cheated out, they wouldn't allow her to re-record it the way she wanted. They basically own that song, even though they really didn't do anything proper with it.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. So.
Yeah, one of the biggest shockers when I was actually seeing one of the winners, she had a single that was on. Now that's what I call country, like literally the only single from any artist on that show to go platinum. And I asked her to sign the album. She went, "Why do you want me to sign that?" And I went, "Because your song's on it." And she went, "It is?"
Oh wow!
I thought to myself, are they screwing her out of royalties?
Yeah, I mean, they probably own the whole thing.
That, yeah. So in summation, singing competitions, not always the best.
No, you just do it yourself these days. It's pretty easy to build your own platforms. You don't need those shows.
Especially with YouTube.
Yeah,
Like a lot of artists who I've seen, like some of my favorites have always like I found through YouTube.
yeah. TikTok's a huge one right now too.
Yes, they're even. Oh God, now they're even. I think it's trying to start a show on TikTok stars.
Oh wow. Oh God.
There's a show for everything. Um, are there any other unique facts about yourself that you'd like to share with fans?
No, I'm mostly just music. Yeah, I love to draw, music, love cats. That's about it. Love health, spirituality.
Awesome. Before you go, since you've got your ukulele on you and you've been tuning it a little, is there a little piece you'd like to share with us, like of a song you've been working on?
Not on. Uh, I could do something on the piano, I guess. I can't. Haven't written anything on the ukulele, so I can't do that. Geez, I don't know. Put me on the spot. Let me see. I don't know if I can remember this right now. This is like a new song I'm writing. Yeah, I'm just writing a lot on piano lately.
Do you gravitate more towards piano than guitar?
No, it just depends. Right now, I'm just writing a lot of piano songs. But I'll just show you the beginning of this one. It goes, maybe I am not the only one searching for you in the storm. When I close my eyes, then I Yeah, I'm writing a lot of less happy songs, I guess. Yeah, which is fun.
Well, bravo. I'm excited to hear how that one comes out later on. That was phenomenal.
Thanks.
Okay, I think that is it for today. Liz, I just wanted to thank you so much for agreeing to come on this. I'm sure this was a little nerve-wracking for you, but I really do appreciate it.
Yeah, it's good. You're a good interviewer, so I felt comfortable. So thanks for having me. It's a great time.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
um, what streaming platforms can people find your music on if they want to look it up?
But it's on all major streaming platforms, so just check out Liz Bills anywhere you listen to music, and there I'll be.
Okay, well, thank you so much for being on. Thanks to everyone who was watching. Thank you to the person who submitted a question. And we will see you next time. Have a great night, Liz.
Right, you too, Brandon. Thank you. Bye.